Our Faces of TZCal interview series focuses on women of beauty whose aesthetic style and beauty philosophy matches TZCal's own commitment to help sanctify the world around us. This month's guest is Vanessa, blogger and social and digital media strategist for Bella Magazine, as well as the co-founder of ETT Women.
My name is Vanessa, and I am an author, lifestyle blogger, and also the social and digital media strategist for Bella New York Magazine. A typical day in my life really can't even be called typical. It varies depending on the time that I wake up. I wake up very early. I'm a 4 a.m.er. Wake up very early just because of the type of work that I do calls for quiet and concentration. So I get a lot of my work done before most people are awake. Kids wake up, getting them ready to go to school, and I am work from home mother on some days. So, you know, your typical morning is getting them ready, getting them breakfast, and walking them to the bus stop, and then heading out to NYC if I need to be in New York for an event or a Bella meeting, or, you know, just out and about at my office, you know, on my day-to-day work. So my blog, I started blogging about 8 years ago when I was battling postpartum depression. And actually someone told me that I should start sharing my stories with other women. And I felt like it was a way for me to connect with other women who may have been going through some of the same situations that I had been going through as a new mom, trying to also get a business off the ground and working in an industry that's very high, that's very demanding. And I felt very lonely. You know, I'm not originally from here. I'm from the Dominican Republic. So it was a mixture of homesickness with trying to focus on my work and this new baby that now depended on me. So I started blogging about just the lessons that I was encountering as a new mom. And I have to say, a lot of people it resonated with a lot of people. I became more connected to other women in my same industry who were going through similar situations and who then thanked me. My book, 5 Steps to Fabulous, was really what I like to call a divine download. It was just one of those things where, again, I had been blogging for such a long time and I had so many interesting stories to tell. And the 5 steps really root on being yourself and loving yourself first and foremost. You know, I realized that if I wanted to be a good mother, if I wanted to be a good wife, if I wanted to be a good employee or a good colleague, I had to be really good to myself. So I started to nurture myself even more and pay attention to my needs and my wants. And the more I pay attention to that, the more I was able to become available to my children, my spouse, my colleagues. And it's been an amazing ride ever since. As a busy mother and always on the go, I would like to say that my style sense is comfort chic. I don't want to call it bohemian chic because it's really not. I think that a good pair of shoes and a nice bag and some red lipstick, as you can see, goes a long way. But I'm definitely very much into comfort. So if it's comfortable and it looks cute, I'm all in. As a Dominican girl, hair is a thing in our culture. We grow up understanding that hair is part of your everyday beauty routine. Like, it must be cared for. Yeah, hair is still a part of my day-to-day. Of course, I use TZCal. I think that the smell of this product is absolutely phenomenal. When you are in a shower, because I'm always doing my hair myself, it feels like you're in a spa and it feels like you're in a salon. So I think that that's a routine, kind of like a little pick-me-up that you can give yourself, is when you're washing your hair and you smell this amazing product. When you walk out of the shower, you feel like you're ready to go. Most important thing that I do for myself is I do take time to meditate every morning. That is like a routine. I do it sometimes over a cup of coffee, and I have a morning prayer that I read to myself every morning. I learned, especially after battling postpartum depression, that I couldn't do this whole thing called life or business on my own. I co-founded a group called Entrepreneurial Think Tank for Women, which is ETT Women, with my partner, Lynette Barbieri, and I, as a way to connect with other women who may have been going through similar difficulties through building a business or through just living life in general. And the work that we do is really focused on connecting women to one another in support of each other, empowering them that not to just be true to themselves, authentic to themselves, but also to teach them the skills that they may need to set goals and to accomplish them. And our hope is that, you know, in the next years to come, we have a chapter of ETT Women in every state, and then possibly go worldwide. So that's our big goal.